Bum 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 bum. Mr. Loudmouth, take me away. Welcome to the Loudmouth podcast, everyone.
Yep. What episode is it, John?
69.
Yep. Spot on. We skipped
Let's get it.
we skipped episodes 33 through 68 just to skip to 69.
Actually, label this number 69 now.
What do you think we should do for podcast 69?
Everyone who's ever been on it needs to be on.
Wow, yeah. So far there's been 45 different people on the podcast.
Perfect. Giant.
I feel like you could. I feel like you should throw a party.
Throw a party? Well, think about this. Podcast 69 would be what month would that be in? If we do one a year.
What are we at right now?
33.
33?
So if we, let's say it's 52 away from podcast, what would that be? 17? 17?
November.
36 months, so 3 years from
No,
today.
you know it's, wait,
Right?
what? It's once a week.
Oh my god.
It's once a week, so it's 52 podcasts a year, right? So 69 minus 52 is fucking 17. So that'll be the 1 year anniversary of the deleted lost podcast episode. And that'll be episode 69.
That's awesome.
Dude, we should get Luke Blattner to return for episode 69 and just title it Nice, the Be Quiet podcast number 69.
Yes. I believe in this.
Yeah.
You know to label this one like episode 33 in quotation 69.
Dude, you wanna know what's going to be funny about this episode? We're going to have Simon on it. And if we would have, you know how we did episode 3 with me, you, Borndale, and Simon? This would have been episode 33 with people named Ben, John, Lukas, and Simon, but, you know, it just would have been a different person.
That's crazy that you've done this for 33 weeks. Well, 34, but, like, that's insane.
Yeah, 34.
When did you start it? Like, what date? Do you remember?
It was September something. I think it was September 27th, maybe,
Okay.
2019. It was,
Oh my
the first
gosh.
episode came out in October. It was October
I
4th.
listened to it before a football game.
Yeah, it was before Homecoming.
I
Oh
was
my
good.
gosh.
Homecoming week was that week.
Big dog.
People came up to me at the homecoming dance and told me they listened to the podcast, and then I left the homecoming dance early.
It's always so bad when they have it in the foyer, or not the foyer. The foyer is fine, but the auditorium is.
The commons.
Commons.
Well, the commons is just too big.
Yeah.
There's always just like the whole point of the foyer is that it sucks and it gets too hot and everybody just was like it's like a thing that we can relate to. The common,
Well, there's no like circles that form, right? Like everyone's like forced to be together.
exactly.
Fun. Like it's not
Keep
fun.
things interesting.
You're just with your friends.
I don't like the ones. I don't like. To be fair, I don't like any of them. I went to every single one and then didn't go to any of them.
Yeah. It's personal preference.
Yeah, it just like it's not. I don't know how to dance. I like talking to people, as evidenced. I think I had this exact same discussion. I had this probably said the exact same thing, as evidenced by me doing the podcast every week. I like talking to people, so it's just kind of weird when it's just like a situation where I can't talk to anybody. I can't like meme or do anything funny, unless it's like some visual like. Me trying to do a backflip or something. Like, JP doing a backflip was funny as fuck.
That was awesome.
It took him 10 minutes to do it. Like freshman year, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about?
That's like the epitome of JP, too.
Yeah. Like,
Mark-
all right, I'm going to...
Hyping him.
Hey, you have to respect it, though. That was his first ever backflip.
It's cool.
Oh, no, I respect it. That's just like a JP thing to do, is like hyping himself up, and then when he inevitably does it, it's like he'll try to do it, but he'll end up getting fucked up. Like, I remember one time in middle school, Aiden dumped fucking apple juice on my burger. on accident, and then everybody was like, "Oh, pussy, why don't you eat it?" It's like, it's fucking soaked in apple juice. I'm not gonna eat the burger. And everybody's like clowning on me. It's like, no, fuck that. Someone should. And then Willem went and got me a new one because he's a fucking kind soul. But JP was like, "You could eat that one. You could eat that one." I'm like, "You eat it." He's like, "Yeah, I will." And then I'm like, "Eat it then." He went on for all this time that he was gonna eat it. He finally ate it and then ran to like the garbage can to like throw it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Middle school lunches, always like, those are always the best stories because, like, high school, like, we all like grow up and we're like, all right, we're just not going to eat it. But middle school, just, like, I remember Simon with honey mustard. Like, it's no secret. I like ketchup, right? But I don't have more ketchup on my chicken tender than honey mustard.
Yeah.
Simon would literally fill up, so, like, the tray, the big plate for the entree, and then it was like side, like the top side, like medium size, or like salad maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But Simon would fill that whole thing full of honey mustard.
That's Simon for you.
And he would use all of it. It was like, it was. I was so disgusted. I was impressed.
I'm just so like, society would be worse if we weren't like if we couldn't have pizza or a burger for every lunch.
Yeah.
Speaking of burgers. Boom, burger.
You want to tell that story, Jonathan, about how you made some burgers today?
Well, today was, in the last week, everyone's been working on their decades project. For my group, it's been fixing our decades project to, like, match the curriculum now because we were ready for the original one.
He's going to be lenient on that, right?
What?
He's going to be really lenient on it, I hope, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Because, like, you gave us, like, no heads up that you were gonna actually make us do it, because he said like don't worry about decades, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, you have 2 weeks to do it," and we're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Maybe not 2 weeks, but still.
It's fun. I enjoy it.
I mean, I have fun working on it. It's just kind of a thing. Like once decades is over, I'm kind of clocked out for the year, except for maybe doing English extra credit.
Yeah.
But continue your story.
Just like get too. Like that's my.
Yeah. So,
what did you say, Benny T?
I prepared 6 courses. I prepared because my decade is the 1940s, and so I did like popular foods back then. So I did Jello salad, which that was fun to make. It was because it was really easy. I also did mashed potatoes, which were popular back then. I also did meatloaf, which Ben tasted, and he loved it.
And it was the best, maybe second best I've ever had. And I've had a lot of meatloaf.
That's good. And that was my first time ever making meatloaf, so I'm kind of happy about that. And another thing is I made something called gold nugget cake, which is basically just like banana bread but cake form.
Okay.
But I failed on that one. Like I just underdid it. And it kind of just crumbled upon itself.
Did your group help you make this stuff or no?
So I decided, because everyone was just sick of doing it because my group has been doing it for like 3 months.
Yeah, my group started a week ago.
And so they're just all sick of doing it. And I was like, so I got a job. Mm-hmm. And I've been watching Gordon Ramsay during my breaks. So I was like thrilled. I was like, I'm taking on this task. And then we got all our stuff today at Walmart, me and Kale and Ben. And I kind of just was like not in the mood to do it until we got our aprons. And those aprons, those were well earned today.
For like, do you buy aprons? Or what do you mean?
We used Abby's aprons.
Oh, the pink one.
There's a
remember that one with Benny that you wore at that one party, Benny T, where you didn't have a shirt on, you just wore the apron?
Yeah, that was me. I wore the same one.
Classic.
It was on, I'll send you the picture of me.
It's powerful. That gives you like wings, I swear to gosh.
You know what's funny about that, John? Is my mom is going to listen to this and be like, God damn it. Because my mom has been going on this like whole like debate versus me, and like she thinks that this is a running joke that, oh, Lukas doesn't make food. And it's just like this running joke. It's like, okay, like what is that argument though? I could make food. She's like, you never make your own food. It's like, I don't need to make my own food.
I don't think men are organized enough to do that shit.
Well,
yeah, that too. But like, my sister's like, I make myself food all the time. It's like, yeah, that's because you don't fucking eat anything. Congratulations, you don't know warm up a chicken patty in the fucking in the oven because you don't want to eat anything mom makes you.
Don't disrespect the chicken patties. Chicken patties, top 5 food all time.
I'm not disrespecting chicken patties. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I enjoy making it. I just hate cleaning it up after. Like, that's my problem.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit too.
Because like once it's done, you're like you just want to eat it, and then once you eat it, you just want to sit down and like just chill. But then you got to go clean up everything. Like me and my brother made sticks, like homemade. Best thing I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
They were just like I don't. It was just like the cleanup sucks so much. Well, deep frying anything is just terrible.
Yeah.
Like you got to get rid of it. It tastes unbelievable, but I don't know.
I'm at work in the kitchen at my job soon. If I decide I want to.
Gordon Ramsay is a very interesting individual, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He does because I've been watching the one where he walks into businesses, like failing businesses, and turns them around. And I just think it's so funny because he walks into these places and they have like terrible quality and stuff. He just walks in and just roasts the crap out of people, and it's just so funny. And he just pisses these people off.
Yeah, does he do like the classic
like doing that? Letting him do that is like it makes them successful.
Well, yeah, no kidding.
Because he knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because does he go full Gordon Ramsay, like the creative insults for the food and shit?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You'll never be able to top the idiot sandwich one, though.
Well, yeah, because he fucking put bread on a girl's head.
I used to have a bunch of, like, it was on iFunny, right? I was in, like, 6th grade.
Yeah.
And it was, like, a whole thread of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I screenshotted, like, every single one of them. And my favorite one was, this plate has so much effing oil on it, the U.S. is invading it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean,
he goes off. I don't know if some of those are real, though. I feel like a lot of those are made up. Like, he probably never made a fucking joke about SpongeBob in the middle of fucking Hell's Kitchen or whatever.
Yeah, or one guy was like, one of them was like, this fish is so raw, you're so effing raw that it's still trying to find its dad.
Yeah. That's funny.
There's no way he would say that.
Yeah, there's
I think the thing was he was trying to find Nemo or something, but that's stupid. Or his son.
Still trying to, either way.
Yeah, but like, that doesn't seem very Gordon Ramsay-esque to Nemo.
People could put in any joke in the Gordon Ramsay meme format, like, I don't know, like, what's a show that's like not very like, you think Gordon Ramsay would be like, oh, this bacon is so raw, I can still hear it on Nick at Night with the Peppa Pig family. It's like, okay, Gordon Ramsay's not gonna make a joke about that though.
Yeah.
There's like so much different variations of the SpongeBob one that it's like he might have said one SpongeBob joke, but he definitely didn't say all of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or he did, and he's just a total legend. And
yeah, or he just is really unfunny, and we're just like not used to it. So let me ask you this, John. How was your school year this year? We have 8 days left.
8 days.
8 school days left.
Oh my god.
The next podcast, or the 2 podcasts from now, it'll be the first podcast of summer vacation.
Whoa.
And we might be able to meet up in person.
I didn't put that together.
Huh?
I did not put that together. I didn't realize that we only have
there's only
2 weeks left of school.
It's May 22nd, man.
It's scary.
I know, because the grades, we have really bad grades.
People, you don't really understand how fast time goes. It just goes.
Yeah.
it's scary. I don't want to be a senior because that just means I'm old. Because I'm old for my grade.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I'm gonna be an 18-year-old.
I know.
Before
most depressing part.
Before we say anything, this Zoom is gonna run up in a minute because my thing sucks. Just use the exact same username and password, or the exact same code and password.
You can just cut this part.
Yeah, I'll cut it here. All right, see you in a bit.
Just end it now so we can.
All right, we're back. So, thoughts on this year? Thoughts on junior year of high school, John? How do you think this year's gone by so far?
Like bad?
You think it's bad?
Oh, I've loved this year's been interesting. AP classes.
Yeah.
My least favorite part about the AP class is just the AP class. No, not. Oh my gosh, I said that wrong. It's the AP test. Because like this year, I feel like they normally suck. Like the AP tests sound like they just normally suck. Because like they're long and you don't get like cheat sheets. This year we kind of clutched. We got lucky and like we only had to do a 45-minute test.
Yeah.
And we got a cheat sheet. Like for A push, so clutch.
Yeah, that was nice. The thing is that though is that I feel like it would have kind of evened out with how much review we would have gotten.
Yeah.
And like, well, because like my DBQ, I had the Manifest Destiny one. Did you guys have that?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I had slavery, so.
First of all, I'm going to just bury the College Board here. Those docs were atrocious.
Yeah, they weren't very good.
Like, I had, it was like, one of them was like a Trail of Tears one. It was like, they were asking the Supreme Court to, like, trees. One was,
it was post, Trail of Tears.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I looked it up.
I screwed that up then.
I'm definitely not going to look up the answers to the AP tests or look at my scores because I just don't care. Like, it's just a stress that I don't want to put on myself because we're not going to get those fucking scores back until July.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt that much in July. Like, you don't get it back.
Exactly. That's why I kind of like it, too, because it's like when I find out I fail 4 tests, I'm going to be like, oh, that sucks.
That's probably the best part about it. It's kind of like, it gives you enough time that you can get over it.
Yeah.
But back to then I had like 2 like speeches, which were fine, right? Like my first 3, like those first 3 were fine. One, I got just a picture. Like it was a political cartoon, but it had no words.
Yeah.
Was it the one with the eagle?
Yeah, the eagle one. And then one of them was a song.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like what am I supposed to the song?
Wait, for the song, I just said it was for, like, they would sing it when they're going, like, they just sing about their occupations, and I said it was probably the Germans, because Germans went west.
Is the eagle one the one where he's holding all, like, the arrows or whatever?
It's an eagle one where his wings are spread out 10,000 miles between the Philippines and, like, the most eastern part of the United States.
I mean, like, but, like, I can't quote it, I mean, or, like, it's just...
My picture was like a picture from the 1750s, like before America was even a thing. And it was just like, you can see slaves like helping them. So it literally just let me write about like slaves were a very influential part of like the beginning of the nation. Because they were like, they helped a lot.
Oh.
And there was like an advertisement for like slave trade. But then I had to talk about how over time it changed. I bullshitted all of my tests. Like I feel like I'm good at bullshitting like those essays. Especially with this where I just pretty much need to hit checkpoints.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like I literally it could be 50-50 on all 4 of these tests that I took.
Like the Lang one.
Sadly, after we take then you talk.
Well, like the Lang one. Well, first of all, I had forgot what rhetorical analysis was.
Yeah.
So I'm watching like every YouTube video on what a rhetorical analysis is 20 minutes before the test. And then I write it, and the guy, I had like an autobiography, and I actually knew who this guy was. He was an offensive lineman for the Ravens, and he was also like a mathematician at like MIT.
Okay.
Which is sick. And I like watched a YouTube video on him, like I knew who who they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like, just
who was it?
Book, and he wasn't like making an argument. So it was super hard for me to like say why it worked because he wasn't like making any points.
My prompt was about George H.W. Bush's like speech
Yeah,
after.
mine was too.
Yeah.
It wasn't George. It wasn't George Bush's. It was John McCain's.
Okay, but that's a different.
Speech to the Republican National Convention.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I had George H.W. Bush though, so it was like, there was just so many different prompts, and it's like some people probably got fucked. Like especially with the A-Push one, where you kind of have to know shit beforehand. AP Lang is just kind of a toss-up because nobody really knew what we were doing. There's no really way to review it, except for if we were to write another rhetorical analysis, which none of us were going to do.
Yeah, like I read the one we wrote earlier in the year, but like our teacher had it, like he put it on Schoology and we basically just had to copy it anyway. Like he wanted us to do that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
So I had no idea, like, I don't know. Like I'm not that good of a writer. I'm not as good as he is because, he's been doing it for God knows how long.
You had the chem one, right, John?
I did too.
I had the chem one and it glitched.
So many people's chem ones glitched, yeah. So
I don't know how. Like, cause like
Brooke.
I feel like I didn't do enough math.
BJ.
Yeah.
BJ probably has the best reaction I've ever seen to it. She showed me a video yesterday, and it was so funny. Like I laughed out loud so hard.
What do you mean?
She was crying, and it was just funny. Just her reaction was just funny. Because like she could look back to it and laugh. Because like we can retake it, so like you can look back and laugh at your reaction.
Hers glitched too.
Yeah, hers glitched too. And she couldn't submit it.
Oh fuck that! So many, yeah.
I was like, "Oh, how'd the test go?" And she's like, "Didn't finish." I'm like, "What?" Oh, you're like, she's pretty smart. And she's like, "Oh, I couldn't submit it." And I guess she was just like she had everything down, like she like even like attached the photo and everything, and she just kept like clicking submit for like 5 minutes and just couldn't do it.
That seemed to happen with pretty much everybody I know who took AP Chem. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I don't understand why that one was so weird.
Like Notch is fucked up. When I think Audrey's fucked up, but it was just like they all like it was just like and Audrey's fucking hers I think she fucked up like trying to apply for a retake and now she can't. Maybe that's changed, but that's what she told me.
I don't know.
So what have you guys been doing during quarantine for like entertainment?
Playing GTA with your dumbass.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Doomsday Heist this week, John. Now that Decades is gonna be over, we can just pretty much do whatever we want.
Yeah. I still have to edit. Ben, are you editing yours?
No, Abby is. Thank God. She's got her vlog channel. So.
Oh yeah, she does.
The vlog Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like every girl's had one at one point in life.
No kidding.
Yeah. You like realize how much work it is, and they're like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
But to do a vlog though on Instagram where you literally just put all your videos from the week into iMovie and then just upload it.
Yeah,
I enjoy it though. Like
it's a lot of work for no reward though. That's what I like watching them when they're a thing. Sorry, John, I'm interrupting you way too much.
I just enjoy like editing because I edited my original one and I just liked how it turned out. Like I like it's worth like just the time it takes because like the final product if you do it like and take your time and try to do it as well as you can. Turns out awesome. So
I 100% agree with you. I was literally telling Benny T pretty much verbatim what you just said about why I love editing video. Like for the Renaissance project last year, it was me, Benny T, Burrow, Sandquist, and Nolan, right?
Phenomenal group.
And everybody was just like, everybody gave me praise for doing that editing, but it's like, I wanted to do it because I like having that power, and I like the satisfaction of watching that video come through.
Well, like, I can't tell you the time, like, we've done class videos, and I don't edit because I'm terrible at it, and I'd get so frustrated. But
I had to teach myself this year.
Yeah. But there's been 1,000 times where they, like, edit the video, and I'm, like, watching it, and I'm like, well, I would have done that different, different, you know?
Actually, that reminds me, Benny T, this might be the first video project that you've ever done that I haven't edited. Because I edited your Renaissance project.
No, me, Carl, and Burrow did the 8-push one this fall.
Yeah, and you paid me to edit it.
Yeah,
Remember when you, Carl? This is the story behind that, John. I might have told this on the podcast, but I'll tell it again. They were like, "Hey, we'll pay you like $5 to edit it." I'm like, "Sure, I don't fucking care. It's a 3-minute video." They give me footage of Benny T standing in front of a green screen, and I'm like, "For fuck's sake!" And they were like, "Oh yeah, just download the app." They didn't fucking so I had to download an app that was like $3, and I'm like, "Can you pay me for the app?" And Carl was like, "No, just use the money we already gave you." I'm like, "No, then I'm not gonna do it."
I would have paid you more if I didn't know that until after.
Burrow still owes me $3 from that project.
God, I forgot about that. Well, because I remember like people thought we were so weird like filming it because all the weebs are in the library after school, right? And me and Carl had to go. I had to skip a captain's practice for hockey, and that was fun explaining it. Why I had to be in Hamilton.
Well, I mean you're doing a group project, so
yeah. But so we're in there. Burrow wasn't there. I don't know where the hell Burrow was.
Yeah.
Burrow is doing Burrow things, so you gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Are you
eating G Fuel, John?
Hmm?
You eating G Fuel?
My leftover frosting.
Attaboy.
Frosting?
No, okay. Yeah. Dude, Nilla wafers and like lemon cream, buttercream frosting. Unbelievable.
All right.
Also, Nilla wafers and literally anything. Unbelievable.
That's a good point. Vanilla wafers are kind of a versatile snack.
Like Oreos, it's like either plain or milk. Like you can't put them anything else. Except
if Josh watches this, JD, I just want to say, remember Josh, all the times with Nilla wafers, because Josh always had Nilla wafers, and I was always like on him. I'm like, I want one because I love Nilla wafers. They're so good.
For like snack elementary school or what?
What?
Or like snack time in elementary, or just like?
You bring them to lunch.
Oh, dude, snack time in elementary though, I was such a G. I brought like cold pizza like every day. It was sick.
That's hilarious.
Or like one time, what did I bring? I brought like pickles one time. That was weird.
My lunch tables were kind of fun. Like I used to sing at my lunch table.
Sing?
I sung a song called "Sitting on the Toilet."
Oh yeah, but the Vine.
No, yeah, kind of. Well, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't sitting on the toilet. It was I woke up on the toilet.
Oh.
I woke up on the toilet, and then I would like free burst after that, and everyone at my table would like chorus with me.
Nice.
And then I would like sing a verse, and then they'd be like, "He woke up on the toilet," and then it was funny.
It seems like it would be funny if I was there for that.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
I was in like 7th grade.
Oh, this is 7th grade?
So everything's just less funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate thinking back. Like, we talked about this last week on the podcast. Like, you know how you think back to something in 7th grade at like 1 a.m. and you're just like, fuck me. Why'd I do that?
Yeah. All the time.
That's why I'd like to say, Benny T, I fucking applaud you for being friends with me in 6th grade. Because I just, like, think back to that and I just cringe.
Yeah, like, Route 5. We were on the same bus.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I can just imagine Lucas with
it was
a loud...
No, it was so bad. That's actually when I got the Loudmouth name, was 6th grade. And I thought the 9 plus 10 equals 21 meme was funny. So I literally just... And that was the only meme I knew, pretty much.
What's 9 plus 10?
Exactly. And then also in badminton, we'd play badminton in gym, and I was like the worst sport ever. Like, I would always be like, what the hell, God? I'd always like get really mad and walk away. I didn't throw my racket because I don't want to destroy school property, but...
Lucas is the best person to play sports with.
Dude, that's... Okay, well, thank you for saying that, but that reminds me, John, is that I was literally, at the beginning of this year, I was like, you know what sucks? Is that I don't really hang out with John that much outside of school, but I hung out with him a lot in the tennis season. So I'm like, maybe when tennis season starts, maybe me and John will, pick up the slack because we haven't really hung out for a while. But I'm glad that...
GTA.
Yeah, I'm glad that even though tennis is canceled, we can still play GTA, Minecraft, and Fortnite and all those games and Borderlands
I
and
hop on your guys' parties because I can't play one game for too long.
right.
Now that there's bots in Fortnite, I was so bad. Well, I'm still bad, but like I'm maybe like
It makes it tolerable.
yeah, I'm like low mediocre now. Like I still get
Yeah.
It makes it more fun for everybody who isn't like a fucking streamer.
I led Simon to his first dub the other day.
Oh, really?
And it was lit.
third. It was ridiculous. It was sick. We so it was a Frenzy Farms final circle, right? And which not good.
Like a sucky final circle because of all the wheat.
Well, and it's wide open too. It's good for us because we just hide.
Oh yeah.
But so we're hiding in the corn. Some guy just launches an RPG in there. Simon's gone. I just go. I think I had like a blue tack, and this guy comes up, and I'm not building. I'm just like barrel stuffing him right in the face. Kill him. Get his loot, and then I'm like running around, like hiding in like other people's like bushes and stuff.
Yeah.
And these people like they what's it called jump pad or launch pad?
Yeah, they jump. No, I'm just kidding.
Into this like house that I was hiding in, and I'm like, oh, and then they had like the what's it called, the drum gun, the legendary,
the legendary shitty drum gun thing. Yeah.
Anyway, and they just laser me with it. Gone. It was terrible. But like we got like third. Me and Simon were buzzing.
We got third. I think you said you won.
No, almost did. Me and Sanquist won a game though.
Wait, so Simon still has never won a game?
No, we won with John.
No, I led Simon to his first dub.
Oh, you led him to his first dub.
Yeah, and then me and Simon got rocked. It was terrible.
The thing, John, I remember. Were you in the game with me? It might have been me, Bailey, Abby, and Dash. I want to say, maybe.
Oh my gosh!
And I clutched the end of this game so hard, like a fucking helicopter was coming straight at me, and I had a minigun, and I shot out of the damn sky like it was at full health, and I drained its health.
But, yeah, I didn't. That would have been cool. That would have been made me nuts.
Like Dash was like, "You're popping off." Dash is the funniest person to play video games with, but also might be one of the most toxic.
I just enjoy it.
It's just so funny.
Like my ideal Fortnite game is I land in the middle of nowhere, and then I just get like every single gun ever. Like there's this island.
Oh, the island at the bottom of the map with the camp on it?
Yeah. With it's got like 3 houses.
Right.
That's my spot. And then no one ever drops there. So it's like on top. And then you just gotta get lucky.
Yeah. That's the problem with Fortnite, is that if you spend all those early games grinding, then you don't really get like the small amount of practice in from that game to win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Which, I don't know. Me and Sank, I'm so deadly with a sniper. I'll say it. That's the only thing I'm good with.
Let's go.
The thing, it's so funny though. Like, just the people on that game are just, it just makes it so much more fun. Like, the people you play with just makes that game. Like playing with Sandquist is so funny because of the commentary he'll make.
Like me and Jake, it was so sick. It was not Moisty.
Slurpy Swamp?
Slurpy, yeah. Sorry, season 3 mode. And we both had snipers, and this guy went to open an airdrop, and I'm like, all right, Jake. So we count down 3, 2, 1, and we both hit him.
Let's go.
It was unbelievable. I think we both, Jake had a heavy, and then I had just like a regular one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it melted him. He was so pissed. He watched us probably get clapped. No, that was game 1. So he watched us win too, which is hilarious.
Me playing with I was talking about playing with Dash, Bailey's cousin, and he might actually listen to this, so that's why I feel fine about talking about him. Me and John have this meme where, because Dash will be playing with Dash, and like Bailey will be fighting people. I'll be dead except for maybe Bailey and Dash, right? And Bailey will be fighting the whole team. Because Bailey's kind of like...
sweaty?
Godly.
Yeah.
Godly at the game.
He's sweaty and he likes taking fights. But Dash is literally in the back while Bailey is like fighting all the people on the team. He'll be like, Okay, I just got hit by a sniper shot. Okay, I'm bandaging up. Okay, I'm building a wall. All right, I'm coming to help you. Oh, never mind, I'm going back. I'm building a wall. I'm boxing up. On me. And then he'll literally just commentate everything he does. Meanwhile, Bailey is just killing everybody on the team. It's so funny.
8 kills, yeah. I'm so bad at the call-outs because I'm like, oh, there's guys here.
I enjoy it.
We used to be good at call-outs in season 1, or chapter 1, but ever since they changed the map, I can't really.
I always just say the
number?
On the...
Yeah, we used to do that in like season 2, but then everybody forgot to do that, so we're just like, the rock.
I mark it.
Oh yeah, now that you can do that, it kind of helps the call-out situation, though.
I like that you can shake them once you kill them.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Everybody hates... See, you know what's funny? I watched a Watch Mojo Top 10, and I know this sounds cringe, but it was Top 10 worst things Fortnite has ever done. And I'm like, okay, I played this game for like a year, so I think I can put in my input in this video and see what they say. It was so bullshit. They had like they added a ninja skin that was on there. It's like, why? That literally makes them money, and it helps Ninja helped support their game. So why does that matter? They're like, we don't want to see Ninja appear in the game. We just want to see their characters. It's like, that's stupid. That's so dumb.
It's basically like a jersey.
Yeah.
For football. I mean, the NFL sells football jerseys. Why can't Fortnite?
Right.
I mean, not that I don't buy any skins because that's just a complete waste of money. But if someone wants to,
I bought the Travis Scott skin because that Travis Scott's a G.
There was also one of the things on there was just like Chapter 2, Season 2, which is the current season, and they were like, they made the menu too complicated. It's like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Like, you know how much... Remember when Season 10, when they had that fucking mech that could one-shot every single person on the whole thing? And they
if I figure out the menu, I am terrible with it. But if I could figure it out on my own, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, the menu's... I'll admit the menu's complicated, but that's not one of the worst things they've done.
Yeah.
And that's a stupid top 10 list anyways. If you can't think of 10 things, then don't make the top 10 list. Watch Mojo made a top 10, top 10 worst things Ellen has ever done. It's like, why are they so bent on fucking Ellen DeGeneres? There's so much articles on the internet about, Ellen DeGeneres exposed. It's like, what the fuck did she do? Who cares?
Apparently she's, seriously.
Apparently she's what?
Just a total...
Every time you say what you say, it cuts out.
Apparently she's a... Did you get that? Hold on.
Every time, it's the same one.
Oh my god. Okay. My back.
Okay. Yeah, you're back.
All right. Okay. Apparently Ellen is just an ass.
Okay, it came out that time. She's an ass. Okay.
That took way too long.
That's what I heard.
I'm not freezing though, because I'm doing it on the phone instead of the Chromebook, and it's way better on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing because we do Zoom for school. My first day on, I did it on the computer, and it just didn't work well, so I've been doing it on my phone ever since. But it annoys people because I hold my phone up really close to my face.
I was in a Zoom call with you and Abby texted me, "Watch, John's about to leave," and I'm like, "How do you know?" And she goes, "Because he's about to answer my text," and I just see your name, your name pop up and your picture disappear. It's kind of sad, but I went to the 7th hour AP Lang one, and there was 3 people in it, other than the teacher and me.
Yeah, I joined. I thought it was mandatory.
Yeah.
And it was, you're going to have to 100% bleep these names out. But It was me. And I couldn't leave. So.
You should fill it with dolphin noises because dolphin noises are cool.
Okay, there's only been one bleep this episode, so I think I'll do dolphin noises. If it makes you feel any better.
Let's go.
Actually, maybe not, because I don't have any fucking room on my phone because of decades.
Ugh.
This is going to be interesting to try to fit this video down on my phone. We're gonna make this one shorter though, so
What are you at for time?
39 minutes.
Um,
So,
Yeah.
John, what is your overall impression on the year? Like, what, like, other than the schoolwork, what do you think? What do you think are some of the things that have changed in your life this year, this school year?
the aspect of like what goes on. I'm not going to be like descriptive about it, but it just seems like the entire aspect has changed.
Like for school,
And like it seems like friend groups are more separated now.
I 100%
Like,
agree.
Because it seemed like it was just kind of like bigger friend groups. Now it seems like those bigger friend groups have separated into smaller friend groups.
Rest in peace, 1994.
Rest in peace. What?
Friends, 1994 to 2002.
Yeah. Oh, that 2004. That group chat will never meet again, except for like maybe a Maria party, but
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
even we wouldn't even meet up for that much anyways. It would pretty much just be after football games.
Yeah. Even Stanquist, like, once Stanquist stopped doing New Year's, too.
That really
That
sucked.
was just this year.
Yeah.
They had good reason, but like
Yeah.
if they didn't want it, they could have just said, and it wouldn't have been done.
Yeah.
Well,
Which, I mean, something to do, but still.
their logic. So you're saying that they didn't want people to drink there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Which
that's
is
yeah.
fair.
I agree with that though. Like, I understand why she wouldn't want that because it's a fucking dangerous thing. Because if everybody's driving home drunk on New Year's and they get fucking caught when they gave they were the house that gave people alcohol, which led to the DUI, they're gonna get fucked. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I feel like if they would have just said, we're having the party, but if you drink, you get kicked out, then people would be like, okay, we're not drinking. Actually, never mind, that's not true. People would still drink.
Well, I feel like if just, hey, I don't want you to.
What's up?
People just, if they want to drink, you just go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
You know, I don't know. And I guess...
Even if that would have eliminated half the people, it would have been nice for me to be able to go somewhere for New Year's, because I was literally at my own house this year.
I usually just planned on it for that, and this year I didn't know what to do because usually I go to that.
Yeah. Like, I found out...
kind of like, I sat at home, and I was like, sad.
Same. I played fucking Jedi Fallen Order by myself.
Nice.
Some of my family members were over, but it's like, eh.
Yeah, you don't want to spend New Year's with your family when you're like 10 is fine, but like once you
it's like, come on, I'm a junior in high school, let's get these fucking parties going. Hey there, bud. Especially since I've done it the past 2 years, it just makes it more.
Oh, remember the last SandQuest one where we somehow flipped onto like we just flipped a random channel. It was like
oh yeah, there's like a sex toy
toys.
channel on his TV, and we're like,
so
the fuck.
Funny. And it felt like it was infomercials about sex toys. That was funny.
Dude, there were so many people there. Like there had to be at least like 80 people there. It was like 6 different friend groups.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Like I was surprised some of the people that are there. I remember my what game was it? What game was it? The black and white one.
The fucking Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, somebody spilled a pop and it got all over my cars, and I was like, ah! Because we got it like a few days before that. So
right.
I was like,
unbelievable game.
Unbelievable. I saw the most relatable tweet the other day that was like, yeah, some of you might think you know pain, but have you ever gotten made fun of for a card in Cards Against Humanity that you thought was really funny? And it's like, yes, every time that I have a card that I'm proud of, people are like, well, this one sucks, and they throw it away. I'm like, god damn it.
Stanquist had beloved child star Bill Cosby as one of his cards, right?
Yeah.
And that works for like 99% of them.
Well, some of the cards is just like, give me cards. Like some of the cards don't even fit in the scenarios, and they're like, huh, an octopus jacking off 7 people or whatever. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Those are God cards.
I know, but it's like
God cards.
Those should have to fit in a thing.
Yeah.
But that's why, like,
I enjoy it.
That's why I like Quiplash, though, because it's basically like that, but you have to think of something. But also at the same time, that's when it's more painful when you have a dumb answer and everybody makes fun of you for it, because you're like, fuck.
I also think, but like, for Quiplash, I feel like maybe like playing it like once every few months, just like Cards Against Humanity makes it so much more enjoyable.
Because, yeah, if you play once, we used to play it every week, and it just got old.
When we had Tilly's, it was like we did it every week, and then like people would make fun of the same things, and it kind of just got old. But like giving breaks in between it gives it a lot more entertainment.
Yeah, it was so fun. Like doing those Tilly's, the like the very last one we did pretty much when we played Quiplash. That was awesome because everybody was just like using the old jokes because we hadn't played for like 2 months.
Yeah, I was gonna throw Tilly, and then quarantine happened.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in that group chat. I've been to one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you show up? You showed up when it was like going down because like it had its moments and then it just started getting like old because we did it every single week.
Simon, that's pretty much it.
We were gonna purge that group chat though. We said we were gonna purge it, and it's like it doesn't really matter because the people who didn't show up wouldn't show up anyways. But there's some people,
it kind of purged itself in some ways.
But there's some people in there that are just like, okay, we don't need them in the group chat. They don't need to know. Like, even if they were to come, it's like, you know who I'm talking about.
There's one person I enjoyed having that was, like, never showed up to anything was Ethan because he just was funny.
Oh, yeah, the one that Ethan showed up to, that was, like, the one I missed. And everybody's like, that was the best one. It's like, oh, my God.
Yeah, pretty much every time you guys had them, I had, like, a baseball game. And, like,
right.
I like bed early, so I mean, I didn't want to go for like we get down at 11
because you basically just like ruined 2 days because of a Tilly because you stay up until like 4 a.m.
Exactly, and then you go and then you wake up at noon, go home, and then you are like, all right, I'm just gonna go to bed, and then you wake up and it's 5 p.m. It's like fuck, and then you just are like, well, I'm just gonna play video games all night or do something. It's like I don't really want to go out because I just did something last night, and then. It's Sunday, and then I have to go to church, and then I have to do homework, and then that's it. So Tilly would just basically eat up the weekend.
Yeah, I think we did, like, Tilly's were fun, it's just that we didn't space them out, like, we didn't enjoy them.
Yeah, we did them every week.
Yeah, that killed it. That, like, killed the vibe.
Yeah, I feel like we just we could bring them back, we just need to reformat it, like what we do at them.
Yeah. But we can do crazier crap now.
Right. As long as we're with the boys, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
It's Ferda.
Yeah.
The boys moments. The boys are the best.
Yeah.
Boys are hilarious. I am glad I am a boy because I just enjoy
Whoa, John, are you being sexist?
No, I'm speaking from my point of view.
Okay.
All right.
Are you saying that women aren't funny, John?
No.
Are you like Watch Mojo anti-Ellen DeGeneres?
No, I'm not saying women aren't funny. It's just like I just enjoy, like, because like girls are funny, but I just enjoy boys' humor more because it's kind of just more stupid.
What I will say though is when you're with the boys, it's just kind of like when there's girls around, it's kind of like everybody just like, ooh, who could make the funniest joke around the girls? You know what I'm saying? Or like who can
kind of. I kind of enjoy when it's just the dudes.
Yeah, it's less stress. It's less stress because I don't really have to worry about anything.
Sometimes it becomes like not fun, but like when you have like those moments, like remember when we all went off to like Wii music? That was a true boys moment.
Right.
Remember tarps off and all of us were just dancing to Wii music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the tarps come off, it's the best, and the tarps never come off around the ladies. So
correct.
The tarps came off today for me.
The tarps did come off today, but that's a rare occurrence.
I mean, it's not a rare occurrence for you, John. You take your pants off all the time.
Well, yeah, like... Well,
my pants?
Today,
I'm talking about my shirt.
Oh. I thought you were talking about your pants. Well, you take your pants off all the time, and sometimes your shirt.
Oh, I'm like... If I'm at home, I don't have clothes on besides my underwear.
You're just like, yo, Tom, what's up? And you just come up with no pants on.
Well, like, no, we don't even do it. It was weird because it's just we're used to it. I have a very weird like family aspect.
Yeah, I never want to be seen by my family without fully clothes.
like my parents see me naked.
Yeah, no, we don't do
a
that.
lot.
Yeah, neither do we.
I saw a video.
I think my parents have seen me naked in the last both of them in the last week.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
I just don't care.
When
you gave birth to this, it's fine.
I saw a video on YouTube where it was Road to Shaw. He does like soccer challenges. He's British, and one of the things he like if you fucked up the goal or whatever, or like if someone scored a goal in a certain way, then they could make the other person do like a dare that was like written on a card or whatever. And one of them was you have to run around the block naked, right? And so he's doing it, and his brother and sister are filming it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I saw the comments. There's one person who's like, don't you think it's kind of weird that his brother and sister are filming him naked? And literally, it was half and half people who are like, that's not weird, they're family. And people are like, yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah. I'm happy my family's the way it is because it just allows freedom.
Yeah. Well, like back to the take off the pants thing, we were filming Decades today. And I was in one of the styles in the 60s was like long sleeve polos and dress pants. And so we did a scene with that, and then we were gonna go film Vietnam. So I had like camo pants.
And
I just like dropped my drawers, right? Like I had underwear on underneath. I mean, like not a big deal, but like Abby and Lauren were just sitting there, just like Ben. Oh my God, what? Like Doffing was there and Kyle. They were just Ben, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh. Like locked her up, and she's like, all right, drop your pants, whatever, it's fine.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to do too much on this topic because I don't want to get me too'd. But at the same time, I feel like it's just weird because I feel like guys just do that all the time, at least at our school.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm a shower captain. I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
We're talking to a shower captain here. That's insane.
Yeah.
Former
respect.
shower captain. Throw that out there.
Yeah.
Now I'm just a 2-sport shower captain, but whatever. We battle.
No big deal.
Yeah. Just saying, this is a big dog here. Not a big deal, but varsity football shower captain as a junior.
Wait, what sport are you quitting?
Well, I got cut from the hockey team.
Oh.
And so there's junior gold hockey, but we don't shower after that because it's all our practices are at like 11 o'clock, and you just want to go home and die.
11 o'clock a.m. or p.m.?
p.m.
What the fuck?
We get done. The ice time's from like 10 to 11.
Why do they do that?
Because we're the because they make the team after like the varsity team makes all the cuts.
Yeah.
So like we get like last dibs on all the ice times, and obviously no one wants to skate at 10:30 on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, but isn't it weird that they make you do that though? You're kids. Isn't it weird that they make you stay up till 11 to do sport? I guess you can do homework before that though.
But think about it. They're not going to make like the mites do it. They're like 8, you know.
Right.
The high school team gets like varsity JV gets like 3:15 to 5:15 for ice.
Yeah.
It goes like mites, squirts, peewees, phantoms, and then finally junior gold U16, which is, we're all 18, 17, so we could stay up till that late, so we just get short on the stick. So that's why we didn't shower after those, because that's another half hour. Then you get home at midnight.
Where did John go?
I'm just sitting here eating my frosting.
Oh, okay.
Enjoyable.
You guys want to end out this episode in like the next minute or so? Because that's when the Zoom thing ends.
Yeah. I really have to ship. That's a TMI, but include that on the thing.
Oh, I will include that on the thing. Any last second things you want to talk about, John?
I love America. I'm very happy I was brought into this world with a wonderful, blessed family, and I'm very happy I work because.
Wait a minute, we can't say where you work.
Oh crap!
Shit, now I have to listen to the whole thing. Oh fuck!
Dolphin noise that. But I got to learn about Gordon Ramsay, and I'm thankful for that because he taught me all I know.
Fuck.
Thank you, everyone.
I'd just like to say that America is the greatest country in the world. I love my mom, and shower hard.
Berta.
Subscribe to Loudmouth.
Subscribe.
I'm gonna get. Oh my god, that intro. People are just gonna be like, nope, not watching this one.
Yep. Classic John intro.
Yeah.
Also, just laugh.
Okay, so the Zoom thing ended right as Benny T was about to say something. All right. Okay, that was a pretty good episode. I don't know how to. I usually make someone else say something cringy at the end. But I think that's a pretty good ending right there. Yeah. See you next week for some shit show that I come up with last second again.